Follow me into the jungle. Out of the jungle. Into the jungle.
Ah, good. You're here.
Where is Olvis?
Yes, well, you see, Olvis and I got into a little argument. I may have made some disparaging remarks about his paranoid fears.
I don't imagine he took that well.
No, he did not. He told me that if I was so sure that his fears were baseless, then I should perform the ritual in his stead.
Have you ever done anything like this?
Goodness, no. But he left a list. Anyway, how hard can it be?
What does the list say?
It says to start by lighting fires round the settlement to create a protective barrier against spirits. Utter nonsense and a waste of time.
Perhaps, but I would feel better honoring Olvis's wishes.
Of course, of course. Go light the fires and then return to me. There are more steps on this list.
Of course, I have to do it. Oh.
I think I found one of the fire pits. The fire should last until morning. I see a fire pit over there. May this fire protect us. That looks like a fire pit.
Streets. Down the streets in the high jungle. me into the jungle.
This looks to be... That's one fire bit down.
Follow me into the jungle. Ain't no God on the streets with the heart of the jungle.
This looks to be the spot. This should burn brightly. This looks to be the spot. That's one fire bit down.
2 more. Won't you follow me into the jungle?
This looks to be the spot. Fire should last until morning.
Follow me into the jungle. There's no God on the street.
That looks like a fun. All the fires have been lit. I should return to Arcade.
Follow me into the jungle.
Okay. All the fires have been lit around Ravensthorpe.
Good. Now follow me. The next step takes place in the forest. You warriors are so worried about your spirits. Like today's any different than any other day.
Be careful, Arcade. That kind of thinking can leave you defenseless in the face of the unknown.
Perhaps, or perhaps it leaves me more time to work on my craft, and not spend so much time worrying.
What does Alvis ask for this next step?
We're to draw out any spirits that have crossed into our world and would do us harm and destroy them.
And how will we find them?
There will be a rune or ward that has let them into our world. I assume we'll know it when we see it.
Seems easy enough. And how do we banish the spirits?
It doesn't say. Maybe we can talk to them? Otherwise, I've found a punch to be a reliable deterrent.
I'm sure over here spirits.
Okay.
Alvis says this ritual must be performed at night. We should wait until the sun has set.
I'm here, okay.
Come, Eivor. Let's finish this foolish errand.
So he just wait there the entire time.
Odin's beard!
Still think the spirits are foolish men?
Now is not the time for admonishment.
Oh. Oh god, these spirits. Oh yeah. Fucked up some spirits.
I can barely believe it.
We're so
We both
close.
saw that, didn't we?
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
It would seem you owe all this an
Oh
apology.
I
yeah.
do.
Super
But
close.
I would never give him the satisfaction. It's back to the brewery for me.
Oh yeah. Look how close we were. Fight, drink, and bet your tokens. Already done that. Maybe we should do a raid. Lots more costs. Mysterious Berserker. Oops. Left friends out of hell. A new home. Breaking the order. Rivalry for the ages. Finance, what's the next? What is this? Why am I so blind? What is it? Huh. Well. Do that. The night of. I don't really want to do this. Okay. Some of it. Ooh. I feel like I restart this one. Maybe not. I should be area. Film
See
stuff.
you, old friend.
Alright, if whoever's viewing actually wants me to, you know, not skip the cutscenes, let me know. Otherwise, I must skip the cutscenes. They have such boring cutscenes.
There you are, Gunnar.
Yeah.
And with a smile like I haven't seen in some time.
Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with
Blah 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 blah. How did you meet? Tell me about yourself.
what do you do around here, Bridget? Except keep Gunnar out of mischief.
Den här paniken.
And
Bricks
I-
as you right?
So the Elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull.
Move.
As I was saying, not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull for years to come. Stop that horse!
And the Mercians here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger?
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let us bring a few back.
There is the Elderman. Kunan!
Oh,
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevder. And
Me too. The way people here talk, Kunan's boots will be hard to fill. And your feet look small.
all good friendships often start with wit battles.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated godright kings for puppet rulers?
reproceed.
So-called puppet kings keep your lands safe and your bellies full. I ask no thanks. Only hospitality.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevder? Cider?
Ah, you must be a so.
We're on.
I must give. Ah, yeah.
Cool.
I
My late
La la
Oil
la
had
la la.
Sour. Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I am Elderman. Fires and magic. Spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. A festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around.
It lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the Reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we not going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Canom your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, kingborn. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You are a kinder man than the mask you wear. But you won't be rid of me. I will keep my word to Kunan for your safe return. I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I will not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Tefter.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Tefter, get to safety.
It's a boar.
Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from?
Ooh. Snap the neck. Or slit the throat, either one. Here you go. Let's find out. Yes, hit the throat. I mean, he didn't really go that far.
Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It's good I was here to protect you. Maybe Coonan has the eyes of prophecy.
This blood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Gloucester. Unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Coonan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks. Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
Okay, we broke our word. Hey, come back here. What the hell are you doing? No one runs from me. Come on, you're faster. Good job, horse.
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am. It's called it...
Cutscene, blah blah blah. I need a drink. Yeah,
I kept my word to Coonan, and that spat-cuck Tefter lives.
Restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to wallop the lad around the head and ass.
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper around worse than Tefter. I need a drink.
Trust.
So...
Clovis,
Free.
then we turn...
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Mary Louved. Become the Mary Louved, the spirit who sings for cake and ale.
knock on
You
doors.
cannot have your cloak back until we...
Go-
I am the Dark Knight.
Retreat.
What business have you? Oh, the Mary Louis. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year. Samhain night and the moon is high. Mary Louis haunts my door.
Oh shit.
Give me sweets and candied treats. The kind I most adore.
Here then. Sweets for the Mary Louis. You've earned it.
Moldy malt.
Are you playing the role of...
I was not playing the role of the trip
Are you ready
spirits.
to rhyme with me?
Down the road from my abode, there is an open vale.
I've been here knocking and walking. Now give me cake and
I've
ale.
been here knocking and a walking. Now give me cake and ale.
Brilliant, that is!
I thought these were meant to be harder.
Lads getting into their cups, scaring the wee ones.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
Look at these cakes. Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar. My cakes.
Stealth.
Her dark eye fell upon the children and...
Oh, that was a bad shot.
Run out alone in the woods tonight.
do you see?
Gunnar!
Damn deserter.
Take your boss gods and piss off back to your shit-smeared hovel.
Something important is happening. Let me just loot this chest.
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hood him more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, I'm tall.
Wow, that went from nothing to something. Oh yeah. Can't fuck with the
It's you lot we
Raven clan.
alive.
What the? Oh.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun.
Yeah. Boom. Get effed up. Drop kick. Oh, flipped. Oh, I should have done a stun attack. Shit.
My leg.
Are you serious? You beat the shit out of him. How?
Enough! Keep your brawls to the other side of the river.
Whoa.
There's children about.
It's someone.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue.
Yeah.
Let's see that.
How old is she then?
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Ti Lucas. Modron's a gumpas to patch this land.
Your aid is welcome.
Men drown themselves in ale on Samhain. But I fear for the fragile peace when Tevder becomes elderman.
With Dina Ford. Regardless of Poisel Puar.
That man called you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire. But I went here. That limb from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
Oh, God. I think the one problem with this is the story is so long and just so boring. Like, there's not even like a compassionate story here. It's like they just send you off to do quests and you just have to do them because you just want to finish the game. And I'm not emotionally invested in this whatsoever. Like if you look at the Spider-Man games, those games do like a great job with the story.
Eivor, there you are.
Tefta.
You're well met. Gwilym here.
Give me a cup.
Swan, not every.
Oh, the drinking challenge. Oh my God, how tiny are these drinks? Drink, 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 drink. Yeah, I don't know why.
Don't hurl into the barrel, okay?
Drink a hogshead of ale faster.
You're going to start.
Show the dame your metal.
You're sweating.
Yeah.
This merriment feeds my soul. Here, another drink on me for allies new and old. None. I am horrible.
Truth.
My friend.
We good.
Hey, Volk.
On. Tefter, with Gunnar and Bridget's marriage, our clans will unite.
Oh.
Shh. People are sleeping.
But
More ale
slow
to
down.
seal our friendship. This way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow? Like pig?
Flaming pig. Chases you home at night. Silly words to scare silly children.
You see magic as the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Truths I half believe. Foolishness sometimes takes my tongue. I have to piss.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky in great whirls of color and light. Whoosh!
Here we are.
Let's all together.
Right inside
The
here.
drunk squad. Oh.
Tefter! 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 Where are you? Hell's breath. What happened last night? Tefter, are you here?
There he is! What is the meaning of this? Blood soaking our soil, and your weapon coated in the same!
Coonan, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tevder's misgivings about heathen party guests, and now he has paid with his life. With Tevder gone, Gloucester will be without an elderman. Eye for an eye, your Raven clan will lose their chieftain. Get the murderer!
I am not the chieftain. Insult.
Blood. Could be Tefter's, if he was the heavy thing being dragged. Hands tacky with old blood from the new king. It would be best to lie low. Muddy footprints. Someone was hiding back here. This part has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe. Tefter's bodyguard. Killed by knife. Willem's pouch. I wonder if it still has his little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards. And to disable Tefter. Then they dragged him away. That accounts for everything. Except Willem's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Willem's special something. Maybe Mother Modron will know the contents. I need your eyes.
No.
Oh, hello, little one.
The croaking toad hopped down the road, followed by an owl.
Oh, Jesus. Two foxes and some murky fans of hurtful spirits howl. I forgot what he said. Just beyond the festive lake, the bears are on the
Through
prowl.
foxes' dens and murky fens, frightful spirits howl.
Thanks. Yeah.
From Meanham Park there!
There's Modron, Obed.
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor.
In
No, it's not. I awoke in Tefter's wrecked home. Blood, but no body. Cunan's men are after me for the lad's murder.
Uh-oh. Did you stab him? Mother, can I see?
blood but no body? We must see what has happened to him.
Do you recognize the contents of this pouch?
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid sleep.
A monk called Willem poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects were intense.
Search the houses! Can't have gotten far!
They're coming for you. If they know I've aided you, it'll be my head next.
Can you...
I've seen nothing and no one.
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halewyn.
Yes. Halewyn's cabin is on a lake, near where the chairwell rail...
More investigation. Oh my god.
That must be the home of the druid.
have finally come. Days ago, a passing cloud foretold your arrival with droplets of sun-scented rain. But what form of being are you beneath this sky? What ignite?
Aelwyn said that the Wickermen must announce me with fire. Perhaps I should set them ablaze.
What happened?
A Wickerman speaks. Now let them speak in chorus. Yes, another joins the throng. Another. Let there be cacophony. One more. One more. They roar. Do you hear them? A chorus of fire.
That should be the last one. Back to the druid. This dagger is placed upside down.
Speak to me, O wind. Then there. Which charm is it that gives speech to the dead?
Give me a measure of time.
Are you a spirit of darkness? If it be not so, come back and try anew.
What are these things he's asking me? There must be trinkets around his house that will help. A hangman's noose, a knife, and the vile smells of poison. 3 ways to kill someone. This symbol is one I've seen carved into shields and headstones. Two ladles carved from a single branch. The grooves match. The statue of a woman, Sabrina, watches me from the water below. mouths are open, like they've been screaming secrets.
Tell me, my friend, the unbreakable bond. Tell me, oh friend, of the journey beyond. Tell me, if you first speak, you must speak to me by your tongue. He does. Okay.
Speak to me, O wind. Have you found yourself? If you are a spirit of light, answer me this. Which charm is it that gives speech to the dead?
The Skull Soul's charm summons voices from Death's realm.
In such fashion I speak to druids long dead. But of course you, a spirit, would know that. Which charm summons aid for maidens?
Maidens in peril are protected by Sabrina of the Seven.
Sabrina the Water Nymph, yes. Tell me, O being of air and light, which is the charm you would use to leave the past behind?
The Adame dagger cuts our ties with the past.
The upturned blade. Things can be reversed. You know this charm. You are a spirit of light. Mabon be praised. Would you like some bread and cream?
No, just the answer to your question. This herb powder.
Aye.
Could Ladron.
Go.
Kuth Ladron. Strange name. Meanwhile, Modron awaits me at the stones nearby. I can see Modron ahead. How far? He gave some... Let's make... This forest and all of Gloucestershire feels untamed. I feel as if I've ridden my horse through a door to another world.
Aye, there is old magic here. Old magic that would be snuffed out by Tevder and his church.
Tevder did speak of reformation. Do you think that's why he was targeted?
There are many who would claw their way to the top. Tevder's disappearance could be the work of any.
But you are a witch, open to wisdom from the gods. Have you seen anything?
I see much smoke. Are there any rival Danes passing through who could have done it?
If it were rival Danes, we would have heard their horns by now. We are not a humble sort.
Blunt tongues and sharp axes. Kuth Ladron, the Thieves' Warren. This is
See,
where
this is why I like the game. It's
There's a shrine nearby.
there's so much of this that isn't necessary.
gods old and new go with you.
Boring to watch all the time. Ugh. Finally. So at least say kill him. I also don't like how with Vikings that Vikings and like, for me Vikings have always been portrayed as people who, you know, would murder, you know, innocent people. Yeah, in this game, like, you know, we're not allowed to do that because we're assassins, and really, we're not really assassins. It's also just not even an Assassin's Creed game, it's just a Ubisoft game. It's like, it's gone away from the Assassin's part of the whole Assassin's Creed game, which is why I think they should redo Altair's story, add some more stuff, make it so it's not repetitive, but still have it as an Assassin's Creed game, improve the fighting a bit, but stick to what an Assassin's meant to be, taking out targets. It's like Hitman, you know? They've done good games with the Hitman because they've expanded on all the ways you can kill people and still complete the mission. And you gotta do it stealthily, you gotta find rat poison, you gotta do all these little tiny objectives just to do this one thing. But it works well within the game, but with this game, it doesn't work well. And, you know, it's just because they try to add too much, I think. They should just try to make a good Assassin's Creed game that's an actual Assassin's game. Not something they thought would be a cool game.
Learned this from one of the daughters of Nine. They're blessed and holy healing. It should help with the pain.
Thank you, Farron. You've been a great comfort.
That is Tefter's voice. So he lives. That must be where Gwilym is hiding.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit is right.
Eivor, you're alive. Have mercy. We're under orders. Alderman Coonan, he gave us coin to dispose of Tefter.
Then he should demand it back. Shit sellsalt you are. Cannot kill a single man. You made a poor choice in scapegoat, Gwilym.
And we thought that if we kept the lad alive, we could squeeze Coonan for more coin to keep it secret.
Coonan is meeting his end in the Wicker Man at the end of the Samhain celebrations.
Look, we wasn't gonna kill the lad. We've come to like having him around. Tell him we've taken care of you. Coonan did this? Why? I've done nothing. Oh, gods, is he dead? Wake up! Wake up! Tell the Dane I've hand-fed you like a baby sparrow.
Move, fool.
Look, Eivor, we're mates, right? Had drinks together. Remember the chickens?
You
Speak again and I'll take your tongue.
Tafter will need to see a healer. This lord have been smearing dung on his face. But I've been held for ransom by worse men.
Thank you for your aid, then. And try not to get held for ransom a third time after you flee.
Thank you, stranger.
I haven't killed the guards yet.
Thank you. It is much appreciated.
Oh. Do I just sneak out of here?
When I awoke in this demon lair, I feared the worst.
Save your strength, Tefter. It's a long ride.
Coonan, he ordered my death.
You know what? No. Shit. Just run through it. Maybe they should have come up with a better plan. Look, pick him up. Oh. Shit.
Kunon. He ordered my death. I don't understand. He's been like a father to me.
Somebody go, somebody go. I must be anonymous. Oh, hey.
Kunon. He ordered my death. I don't understand. He's been like a father to me.
I will ask him myself.
I was mulish when he spoke of the pagans being just as we. Living in kindness, under the laws of many gods. One face, many faces. It matters not. We are all blessed to be alive in his glory.
The scrape has changed you, Tefter.
I was saying before anonymous. Alright, anonymous. What do you mean must be anonymous?
This place is heavily guarded.
Was hopefully this works now.
He's hot to the touch, and his mind fades in and out. But he lives.
Perhaps a sickness of the blood. Shame, shame. He was captured by the men there?
They claim to have been hired by... I know not...
They were men. I'm a very...
I will reveal his sins. Let his people decide if he deserves an honorable death.
The man tarnished your name and you would let him live?
Shame for shame. Not even his guard will welcome him when I'm done.
You are resolute, then. Then may you ride as Rhiannon.
Thank you, Modron. And please, take care of Tefter. I must get to Kunan before the festival's end. I must find Kunan before I'm spotted. The Longhouse is a good place to start.
Pollux. No, I can't. No.
Hey! Can't go for free this time.
He isn't here. Someone else may have seen him. Richard is here.
Eivor! Finally, Tiri de Chwaled.
Bridget, it is good to see you.
Hey. Bridget! I found it's
This.
he's
Can you
just what?
And the number of stones you're holding is 3.
Wonderful magic, Gwen. Now I really need to find Cunan.
Daflia de Amser!
Come on, let's go find him. There are the church ladies. They don't like the festival. But Mama says they come anyway to cluck cluck like hens. Do you want to see another trick? I can pull an acorn from your hair.
I need to find Cunan. It's important. Why is that woman wearing a stripe? Have you seen Alderman Cunan?
Oh, that unholy visage startled me. It's past sundown, so Cunan has retired to the church for prayer.
I have business with him.
Even if you have business with him, it will have to wait until the morning. Locked himself in. Only Geva has the key.
Would Geva let me in?
She's been instructed not to. Not that I can see her following a task so simple. Girl'd forget her own head if it weren't attached.
Thank you for your help. I will speak with Cunan tomorrow. The key is held by someone named Geva. Must find her. Aid me. See my eyes. I'm looking for Gloucester's alderman.
Well, the one who still draws breath is in the church.
How do I get in?
You're not supposed to get in. No reason to enter that dump anyway. Fuck, you'd have to get me very drunk to show you inside.
Terrible business.
Sounds like some
Poor lad.
I came as soon as I heard. Tefter is missing.
Murdered. By those visiting Danes, no less. It's true what they say. Soulless killers, the lot of them.
You harbor a personal grudge against the church.
I hate this town more than I hate the building, or, Lord forbid, God himself. Damn kids here keep ruining my offerings in his glory.
Offerings?
Windows! Do you know the work, the artistry that goes into making a sheet of glass into a martyr?
The pretty glass pictures. They do break easily.
Yes, they do. Moons of painstaking work, shattered by one foul stone sent by pagan ruffians.
I'm very sorry for the loss of your work. I must get going.
Wait! One last drink before you go. A toast to Alderman Cunan. Or a toast to Samhain. One to the Mary Lwyd. Do you want to, glass?
If I break the glass window, I can get into the church. Cunan, guide me.
Was ist bei der Glasfabrik? Oh.
Cunan is... There you are, Snake Tongue.
Eivor! Ha. Have you been enjoying the festivities?
We're done with this shadow play. Tefter's safe, and I know of your plan to sacrifice him in your stead.
You think I mean to escape the flames? I go to the Wicker Man gladly, but I will not leave Gloucester in the hands of the Christian zealot.
Then what? Leave your people without a leader? And an angry church ready with holy fire?
They won't be without a leader. Modron will sit upon the Horn's throne.
Are you telling me that Modron lied?
Ha! We've turned you in circles like a dog, haven't we? Modron was the architect of Tevder's murder, Eivor.
All to take control of Gloucestershire for herself. It would be a hard grasp to hold, surrounded by Christians on all sides.
There was no other way. She had a vision. Tevder framed by flames and burning. Everything we created together.
Everything? You and Modron? Then... Gwyneth?
A man must get his house in order before his death. Feather...
Your grand scheme has collapsed into sand at every step, Cunan.
I know. I never should have trusted Gwilliam and his merry band of fuckwits to kill one man.
You and the witch? This was the plan. To make me dance your merry tune, so you could build a legacy for your daughter.
I always desired Modron. So when she asked me to take the part in a fertility ritual, our you...
This is not just...
Eivor, I have much...
You're dying, the Wicker Man.
You should not have fucked with me, Cunan. What do you see, Sunan? chanting. It's faint, but I recognize Mordrin's voice. Easy now. Something is not right.
Holy crap, how far is she? Slide!
Have I stepped into Alfheim? Or is this a new realm entirely?
Sweat and blood, death and birth. Turn this man from beast to earth.
Modron! Stay your blade! Or die at my hand!
I should have known Kunon wouldn't have it in him to quarter you for the dogs.
It's a cold bitch who throws her lover to the wolves for her own crimes.
You understand so little. No matter.
Was fight.
Enlighten you with the fury of the gods.
Maybe? Should be, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, well, that's both on fire.
Do it then. Leave Gloucestershire in the hands of that Christian, and for what? Your name and some trade routes?
Do you doubt the power of your gods to sway the mind of a man? Tefter is no longer the zealot you believe him to be.
A man will lie to save his skin. When you are gone, he'll gut me and burn my people. The gods showed me this.
Cunan spoke of your vision. The Nordenir spin their fatal threats, but without your plan, his heart would remain unchanged.
Then I have no regrets. But I had a vision of you as well. One of a path that twists like the river Ouse.
The seer's spinnings twist limb and word alike. Prophecy is a river, and we are powerless to fight its clutches.
She was fighting to protect her people.
But she ground your name to dust. Sullied the honor of herself and her people.
I cut my own path.
I forgot. That was her daughter. Oh well.
Lord in his mercy. What sorcery happened here?
The High Priestess Modron tried to kill you.
Why? In God's name, I've done nothing to her.
She feared the Church would use you as God's hammer, so she convinced Cunan to have you killed. Cunan and Modron conspired to bring about your end. Now, both lie dead by my hand.
Such a waste of life. The devil whispers into the ear of man. We must ignore his voice.
Modron had a vision of you wiping out the pagans, and Gwynedd is Cunan's bastard, so he simply did it to protect his kin.
Love for one's child is a virtue, but wrath is a sin. How can one entangle with the other?
We are now...
We finally done this. Where's the next quest? This is frustrating.
I have returned.
Whoever will watch or is watching right now, do you think that the Green Arrow would make a good video game? If they made a video game, you know, with the main character, Green Arrow, do you think that would be a good video game?
Gunnar, I thought this could be...
Warren!
Yeah. Richard and Gunnar have already gone ahead. I should join them.
I mean, they're still back there.
Like the none the art tradition dictates.
I too
Punished and Eivor, the honor's yours.
Yes! Man, apparently that's how far I really worked in real life.
it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Touch. Turn off. Well, I still remember in Kung Fu Panda 2 where, yeah, I thought a turnip would replace him.
Discarded it. It was
Kinda
not
funny.
rubbish.
Randvi, what is this?
Another dispute, I'm afraid, with Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you set in judgment?
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's duty now.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Once more. Gudrun, Holger, come forward. You will state your cases, and I will hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able. Gudrun.
I've been passing.
No.
I come.
So
that.
Sure, the same. My yet my.
All right.
It was got.
Quiet. You.
I for us. You be. This is great rest.
Sigurd is our Jarl. His word is law, whether or not you agree.
You see?
Of course, my all. As it must be. Forgive my defiant.
Good to see you. I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened.
Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless. Is that a side you've seen?
Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried.
Let us do it.
If in...
I can hardly... Yeah. I want to see the Alliance. What awaits in Jorvikshire?
After he is cut. If you are...
I will go at once.
Would court...